When Drake first announced For All the Dogs a few months ago, like any Drake fan, and especially me, the #1 meat writer on YouTube for all your favorite artists, I was of course hyped. After what felt like an eternity of constant teasers all summer and a fake drop a few weeks prior, nah, I shouldn't have listened to the internet on that one. Like, on God, I don't forgive Reddit for making me lose sleep. But anyways, when Drake announced that For All the Dogs was dropping on September 23rd, I prayed to all the music gods that he won't delay the drop even longer. But you know, clearly that shit didn't work because this zesty motherfucker delayed the album for a couple more weeks. Like, I know that motherfucker was kicking his feet back, giggling while typing that delay. Anyways, fast forward a day before the drop, you know, I was ready to stay up that Friday night and I was happily enjoying my Thursday until I look on Instagram and this dude delayed the album for another 6 hours. Like, holy shit, bruh. This dude trying to be a Kanye 2.0. But hey, despite all that, what matters at the moment is that it finally dropped, and of course I'm not going to miss an opportunity to rank this album. Now, as I'm recording this, I know it might be too early to be doing a ranking or review on this album because it takes time to process the songs, and low-key I might change my mind in the future. But I don't give a fuck. Y'all already know what this channel's about. I don't give a shit about what y'all think, and I'm excited to piss some people off today with these rankings. Before I start the ranking though, I just wanted to say that this is my opinion, but I'm a narcissist, so I'm always right. Alright, last on this list, which I'm pretty confident is the worst on the album, is BBL Interlude. I don't know, there's just nothing interesting going on here, and Drake's just rapping about jack shit. It's just an interlude, so what do you expect? Nobody cares how much you love Coochie, Drake. This album is called For All the Dogs, not For All the Cats, bruh. Taking second to last, which some people might disagree with, is Rich Baby Daddy. I don't got much to say, but to encourage you to just listen to this song yourself. Sexy Red has some horrendous bars, bruh. I can't get over that 30-inch to my butt bar. That shit had me in tears. The entirety of her part just left a bad taste in my mouth. I don't know why Drake thought to put SZA and Sexy Red on the same song, because she is in no way on SZA's level. SZA carries, Drake's part is good, I guess, but that shit cancels out when you got Sexy Red on the song. Alright, the next song of absolute mid is All the Parties with Chief Keef. I can't say much other than this is a whole lot of mid.
It's alright, like...
There ain't nothing interesting about it. Beat ain't bad. Alright, taking the 20th spot is probably the Bad Bunny song, Gently. And for this song, it's just another case of Drake doing some goofy shit. I don't know who told Drake to speak Spanish on that track, but that shit had me laughing way harder than I should. Plus, he just steals Bad Bunny's flow. Shit reminds me a lot of K-pop on Utopia. It's just a track to boost streams and numbers, nothing special. Taking number 19 has gotta be 7969 Santa. I have no idea what that title means, but shit, what can I say? This track just didn't stick out to me as much. Bars are okay. It's just Drake talking about women, which seems to be a good percentage of this album. But hey, Tizo's verse at the end and the switch to the piano is pretty good though. Drake sampled a song with Chief Keef on it. I don't know why. But Snoop at the end pretending to be a radio host is a good addition. But other than that, shit didn't stick with me. Alright, number 18 has gotta be Another Late Night. Beat is pretty whack along with some of the bars. I don't know why Drake decided to put a Millie Bobby Brown bar in his song after what happened a few years ago. But hey, pop off, Drake. Yachty's verse is fine. But yeah, nothing crazy with this song. Number 17 on this list is probably gonna go to Treat You Right. I feel like the ending carries this song. Those vocals at the end with Drake over them is low-key kind of fire. Beat is aight, but kind of boring overall. And the bar, we in the club with your gay friends, always send you on a straight flight, sent me to tears. Alright, next up on this list is Members Only, which has Party Next Door as the feature. Song is alright, nothing much to say. And again, these Drake bars are sending me to tears. You're too down with the gangy. With the gangy. With the what? The gangy. And of course it ain't a Drake album without a zesty bar. Feel like I'm bi, cause you're one of the guys, girl. What the fuck is this shit, Drake? I swear to God, bro's just embracing the gay allegations at this point. Next is Bahamas Promises. It's better than Members Only, and the piano melody is pretty fire. But again, it's just the same shit where you're just singing about women. But hey, it ain't that bad though. Alright, number 14 is Away From Home. I feel like there's nothing crazy about this song. The bars felt like they had a bit more substance, but ultimately, it just feels like the same as the other past songs. There's clearly higher highs on this album, and this song and the others before then aren't comparable. But yeah, not that bad of a song, just ain't interesting. Alright, for this next one, I got something to say about this one, alright? I'm talking about the number 13 spot, Daylight. First off, this song goes pretty hard, and it's one of the few songs in this album where he's rapping hard on it. But all that shit doesn't matter when you stick Adonis for the outro with a horrendous verse. Yeah, this man Drake really stuck his 5-year-old son on a song. This man spitting some hot ass. What the fuck does I Like It when you like it. Even me. This whole verse just seems like a disguised sexual statement, bruh. When I first heard this song, I thought he said, I like it when you lick it. The rap genes didn't get passed down to our boy Adonis here. I wish someone could humble his ass real quick and tell him that this shit is hot ass. I don't give a fuck if he's 5. Alright, next on this list is Screw the World. Kinda crazy that an interlude is taking number 12, but I think the beat is pretty unique, and I like the If I Ruled the World sample. Alright, number 11 is Polar Opposites. I don't feel like saying much, but just know it's good enough to be number 11. I'm low-key tired of ranking this album, bruh. Why are there 23 songs, Drake? Alright, now we moving into the big boys with the top 10. And taking number 10 has got to be Fear of Heights. This song low-key hard as fuck. It's one of the few songs where we got Drake rapping over a hard beat on this album, and it don't disappoint. It ain't nothing crazy, but for this album, it's a highlight. Number 9 on this album is the single for this album, Slime You Out, which SZA carries again. Her features have been low-key on point this year. Drake popped off on the song too, and the month countdown was some interesting wordplay by our boy Aubrey here. Solid track for sure. Number 8 and probably one of the best features on this album is Yeat's grand debut with Drake, I Don't Give a Fuck. Man, the fact that Yeat has a song with Drake is absolutely crazy, and we could all say that bro has definitely made it. The intro to this song doesn't make sense really, and I don't really see Drake on this type of beat, but hey, Yeat being on the track makes this an easy number 8 spot. Alright, number 7 is probably gonna go to Drew a Picasso. What can I say? This is a pretty good Drake track, definitely one of the stronger Drake tracks where he sings on this album, and the lyrics have some good substance too. The beat and sample are good as well. I feel like the next song is an easy number 6, and that's gotta be the song with 21 Savage, Calling For You. Only reason this song isn't higher is because in between the song, there's this long ass monologue of this thought straight up yapping. That shit almost made me skip the song with how annoying she was. 21's verse is solid. I think we all know that bro carries every song he's featured in, and I could tell bro is tired of carrying Drake's back all the time. Alright, going into the top 5 on this album, and taking the number 5 spot is What Would Pluto Do? This is probably one of my favorite beats on this album, and definitely one of the most solid performances by Drake on this album. Even the singing is pretty fire too. The chord progressions and simple trap beat is what ties this entire thing together, and honestly, I wish this album had more songs like this. The number 4 spot for this ranking, and probably the best feature on this album, is of course going to First Person Shooter with our boy Drake and Jermaine Cole. Like the other features on this album, J. Cole absolutely carries this song, but that doesn't mean Drake didn't snap either. These two on this hard-ass beat is a collab I wish we had sooner. Jodeci freestyle was good, but this song feels way more intense and hype. The beat switch also goes crazy too. Honestly, I wish J. Cole was on the second part, but still, this track is absolutely a highlight on this album. Alright, moving on to the top 3 on this album. Thank God, because I'm low-key tired. But taking the number 3 spot is Amen with Tizo Touchdown as the main feature. Tizo proves once again that he can hop on any type of song and go absolutely crazy on it. Drake seems to heavily like pianos on this album, and I feel like the piano progression on this song is the best on the album. Again, Drake's bars go crazy on the song as well. I'm no music critic, so I don't know what else to say, but just listen to this song yourself. Number 2, and probably the best sample on this album, is Virginia Beach. This song is the intro to this album, and honestly, it does not disappoint at all. The beat is heavenly. And it's for a reason, because the sample is actually an unreleased Frank Ocean song. Hey, maybe this will finally wake Frank up and his ass will finally drop. You can say whatever you want about Drake's bars on this song, but I'm pretty sure we could all agree that the beat is what makes this song special. Alright, taking this number 1 spot for the best song on this album is most definitely going to the 17th track on this album, 8 AM in Charlotte. What can I say? This is honestly an amazing Drake song that I wish was carried throughout the album. The beat, of course, isn't something crazy, but that's what makes it great. Those dusty old school drums with that soulful sample is what made me love this song so much. Drake's bars I feel are the strongest it's ever been in a bit on this song. I mean, come on. The first bar on this song is, "The money speak for itself, call it fortune telling." That's straight up heat if I've ever heard myself. Fire ass beat, insane performance by Drake. What more can I say? Alright, now some of you may be wondering, since I'm an incredible critic, no doubt about it, what do I think of this new Drizzy Drake album? It's alright. I feel like Drake might have been capping that this album will sound like old Drake, because I could see why he would say that, but ultimately, I don't really think that was the case. There's still a lot of pretty good songs on this album, but I feel like it still falls flat a little bit. Maybe the album will grow on me, and I'll change my ranking over time, but I don't know, that's just me. I know some of y'all Drake stans gonna come at me, but remember, it's my opinion. 6 out of 10. Alright, that's the vid. Remember, join the Discord. I'm always active. Link in description. Like, subscribe if you want, but I'm out.